Hi, this is Alex from Groovy Entertainment. Today's video is going to be about me talking about my CD collection. Now, most of my CDs are from the 60s and 80s. So let's talk about this one. KC and the Sunshine Band, their greatest, yeah, most of the greatest hits on CDs. You get some of their you get a lot of their short versions, and you get one or two of the album version, or the long version. Like you get shake your booty, see wrap your arm around me. It's the same old song. Who do you love? Keep it coming, love. That's the way you like. See, that's the way I like it. They put that album version on this one. I'm a pushover. Rock your baby. Blackwater Gold. That's the album version of the song. And Queen of Clubs. So you get a handful of their disco hits and their early hits. And this record, or no, the CD is from 73 to 78. So you get about 5 years worth of music. Now our next one, Billboard 1966. You get you get 10 songs that hit the Billboard back in '66. And they did a whole bunch of these. I think they went from 1950 up until the 2000s. I got a handful of these, but I don't know if you can see them too good. See, number one is I'm a Believer. Number two is Summer in the City. Number three, Wild Thing. Number four is Hinky Pinky. Number five, When a Man Love a Woman. Number six, You're My Soul and Inspiration. Number seven, Monday Monday. Number eight, Good Vibration. Number nine, The Devil in the Blue Dress. And number 10, Good Lovin'. You got a whole bunch of you get from the Monkees to the Young Rascals. That's very good. You get a lot of rock and rolls, and you get eight rock and roll people, and you get two souls people. That's very good. And I got these back in the days when they would sell these kind of things. You get these like at the grocery stores. You get them at Family Dollars, Walmart's, Kmart's, Caldors. So you got to get them all over the place. They don't make CDs anymore, so you can still buy them on Amazon and stuff, but you can't go out and really pick them up anymore. And that's the sad part. Share the very best of Dre in the Techniques. There, okay, the thing is upside down. See, the bad part about these things, when they break, yeah, yeah, like I said, I had these for a long time, so it hit the ground, and when they hit the ground, the cover breaks, and you have to put them in a new cover. But you get all their songs from the '60s, from '67 to '76. So you get a lot of their, you get like their two, or you get their three big hits, like Apple Peaches, Pumpkin Pie, Keep the Ball Rolling, and Strawberry Shortcake. So you get their three big hits, and you get all the other 45 that if you were around back in the days, you heard them all. If you wasn't around, you didn't know they didn't sing except the three songs you heard on the radio 100 times. Now I'm not gonna say every song on my records, on my CDs, because I'll be all day doing them. But I'll name the groups and everything. I'll name the big songs that are on these things. Now this is uh, BT Express. Now this is Do It to Yourself like. Now I think this is no, I think this is just a record. I don't know if this is the album Nope. Okay, this is just their music on a CD. Because sometimes they would put albums on CDs. I don't think I got any albums on CDs. But you get their big stuff. Like you get "Do It Till You Satisfy" and "Express." You get their two big songs. But you get a lot from, let's see, you get from 74 to 75, or 74 to 76. And he was a real good disco group. I think they kind of started the disco because when they came out in 74, they was kind of the first disco group. You had the huge corporation, but I think they were the second. Now you get, here's a Stack Gold Misfit Hits. Now that was another record up against the Motown records. And you get a lot from. See if we got any dates on these things. If not, I'll have to just name them off a little bit at a time. Okay, we get some dates. So you get a bunch of songs from 61 to 68. So you get like you get 7 years worth of music. And you get music from like Sam and Dave, Hold On I'm Coming, their big one. Eddie Floyd, Knock on Wood, his big one. They got both of Sam and Dave. You get Sam and Dave Soul Mans. You get Cara Thompson, Baby. She was the daughter of Rufus Thomas, who did Walk the Dog and The Funky Chicken. You get Otis Redding, get the Marquis. You get Booker T and the MGs. You even get Otis Redding remix of the Rolling Stones. I can't get no satisfaction. So you get a whole bunch of music on this thing. And I bought this at I think at a Walmart or Kmart back in the days. Yeah, I was in my 20s when I was buying some of these CDs. On my teens and 20s. Let's see, this thing came out in 2006. So I was in my 20s when I bought this. Then we got the best of KC and the Sunshine Band. Now, when I was little, when I was a teenager, I had the cassette tape of this. And then when I got my first job, I bought the CD version because I didn't have a cassette. I didn't have a cassette player, so I didn't have no way to play my cassette version. I think I still got my cassette tape version somewhere, but then I bought the CD so I could listen to it, and it stayed longer. And you get a lot. You get stuff from 73 to 1983, and you get some of the same stuff on that other one I showed you, and you get a handful more on this one, and you get the short version of "That's the Way I Like It" on this one. But everything else is all 45s. So these are the 45 versions. Like I said, I'm not gonna name all the songs off because like I said, I'll be here forever if I done that. Now, Tommy James and the Shondells. Now, they were a real good rock and roll group. I think they still are playing, and you get their big hits like "Hanky Panky." I think "We're Alone Now," "Mirage." Let's see what else we get. "Moni Moni," "Crystal Blue Persuasion," "Sweet Cherry Wine." So you get a lot of their good stuff. You get a lot more that the radio don't play anymore. But I think back then, these was on the radio more. The rest of their hits, they're all 45s. And this is a 2 disc collection. I'm thinking. Yep, this is a 2 disc collection. They let's see the Defined Pop collection. This 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 record collection used to do a bunch of singers and pick out 15 of their about 30 of their best hits, put them on 2 CDs, and this thing costed about boy about $15 to $19. You can probably get these real cheap now. I don't think they were so high for for a CD that's no longer in print. Now, Gary Lewis and the Playboy. You get their big stuff. I think you get all their big stuff that the radio used to play. There are no B sides in here, and this is from '65 to '66. Like you get This Diamond Ring, you get Green Grass, She Just My Style, Everybody Love a Clown. You get their big stuff, and I think this is nah. I'm not too. I think this is the original. Cause Michael back in the day when it was released these old songs, they would you would get original hits, the original singers, and then you would get re-recorded songs that was not the original, but they came close to the original. They came back and sung these songs when they were real old. You know, they had other people sing their songs. And I think this was original. Like I said, I got this when I was boy, in 1999. This thing came out in '99. I probably got this about 2 years after this came out because Big Lots used to sell these CDs also for like $5. See, The Temptation, Psychedelic Soul. Now this is the album that I think this was the album back in the days that you could pick up, and they had like Cloud 9, Runaway Child, I Can't Get Next to You, Psychedelic Shack. These were all these were all the original albums in 45 version. Now this is a two disc. Yeah, this is a two discer, but I let somebody borrow my CD and they lost this too. So I only got the first disc. So if I wanted to buy this again, see, when I bought it the first time, it was like $14. It was brand new, brand old. And they were still charging a lot for CDs back in the days. So I might be to get this thing again cheaper or even higher than when I originally paid for it. The Tommy Rowe collection. Tommy Rowe Greatest Hits. Now you get all his great songs. You get Sir Sheila, Sweet Peas, Hooray for Hazel. You see Jam Up Jelly Time, or Jelly Tight, Heather Honey, Dizzy, and you get Everybody. This is from '93 when they used to do this stuff too. The Great Hit Collection, and they used to play some of the long version on this stuff. Because this is from '93, kind of the beginning of the CDs and cassette tape was going away by this point. And this is all the original 45s. So you get the long version. Then if you got the this is the 45 version. So they're longer than the radio version. And this thing is dusty too. That's why I'm kind of coughing and trying to talk at the same time. The Grassroot, the best of the Grassroot, the man, yeah. Now 20th Century released a handful, released a lot of these things, and most of the time they would put the long version on, and sometimes they would get the short version. And these are all the 45s of this group, and I think a handful of these are the long version, longer than the radio version, and they're in stereo. That's a good thing. Like you get The River and Wide, Wait a Million Years, Temptation Eyes, Sooner or Later, Two Divided by Love. Let's see, Let's Live for Today, Midnight Confession. So you get their five big hits, and then everything else is. And it's good. It's nice how they got the what they looked like back in the '60s. And the Tom Jones Gold Collection. And this was another big one that there were like three of these. The gold collection meant that they gave you even more stuff than the defined collection. And yeah, so this was another one. And I'm a Tom Jones fan. I got almost every Tom Jones album out there. And then I saw the CD, and I had to get the CD also. It makes it easier to me to have a CD because you could you can put this in a CD player instead of hooking up your record player, and it sounds better too because the record are kind of scratched up. You get to hear the way it meant to be sound, and you get his regular hits, and you even get the James Bond theme song he sung, Thunderball. So that's nice. Yep, all the discs are in here. I hadn't looked at these things in years. Okay, you get the Bar K's Soul Finger. Now this is the album version of of the CD. I never had the record version, so this is as close as I'm gonna get to the record album. And you get all the songs that was on that record back in '67. Mostly in Soul Finger was their big hit that hit the radio. Everything else on here, I'm not sure if it hit the radio back in '67 or whether just only on the album you got to hear these songs. And this thing is old too. I think I got this off of. I think I got this out of Barnes and Nobles. Like I said, Barnes and Noble used to sell CDs, DVDs. They sold some VCR tapes. So these are kind of antiques. Now, Christmas disco. There were a whole bunch of these disco things related to Christmas themes a lot. And this is the first one. I think this is from '78 or '79. And this is from the album. I got the record album also of both of them. Now I used to have the second one until my my old my old 14-year-old CD player ate my CD up. So I had to buy the second one over again. But they don't really tell me what year this is. But I know that it's from the late '70s. And I can't stand Christmas music, but I love disco music. So this sounds 10 times better than them old Christmas stuff you hear on the radio. Because I love disco a lot, and when they made them to disco themes, it made me a little happier. And here's the Rice Brother Gold Collection. And you get all their songs, all their 45s. Let's see, you get You Are My Soul and Inspiration. Get the long version. Let's see, you get Little Loopy Loopy, a Little Loopy Loopy Loo. You get theirs. Let's see. Trying to read this. The print's kind of small. You lost that loving feeling. You get the long version. Unchained Melody, the long version. So you get all these songs. Now, I know you probably can't see this either. That's why I'm not reading all of them because I got bad eyes and I'll be squinting for the whole thing. Now I don't know if I should keep on going or should I just end it here and make a part two out of this. Well, yeah, why don't I just end it here and then make a part two to making this thing too long? So come back for part two and we'll continue this adventure on my CDs. So please like, subscribe, share, and comment, and have a groovy day. And we'll come back. We'll have another video real soon, part two of my CD collection.